Hey guys, this is Kevin Owens. Make sure to listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Take it easy, guys. You know, maybe I'll end up on your show one day, who knows. But if I do, I'll probably end up taking the whole thing over and then it won't really be your show anymore. So maybe it's not a good idea, who knows. We'll see how that works out.
This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Oh, Wrestling POV podcast! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world famous podcast and feel the power. It's a new day listening to Wrestling POV.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on?
What up?
Hey, shit.
Elio, man, we like Elio. You gotta jump in there, man.
What's going on?
Thank you. Jeez, it was a simple one today. It was just, what's up? Hey, what's going on? And then dead air. You know, editing's gonna hate this. We gotta do it ourselves now. We lost Barry. Oh,
I know, right?
God.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
since
you
Barry.
said what?
Exactly. And since Barry's been gone, it's like been really dirty in the studio. I don't know if you guys have any problems, but it's like been dirty and it's like there's dust everywhere. I don't remember the last time somebody passed a broom and swept over here. You know, when was the last time we got a good sweeping in here? You know, it's like, can somebody please sweep up this studio? It's what are you guys? Why are you guys looking at me like that? I'm not talking about the Knicks sweeping the Sixers. I'm just talking about sweeping up the studio.
That's fine.
Well, I kind of
fine.
am saying that too.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense. Yeah, how the Knicks swept the 76ers and just are moving on there. Where they were last year before everything crumbled to pieces. But not this year, baby. Oh yeah, you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast, by the way, and that we are a wrestling podcast. And speaking of wrestling podcasts, we have our 20-year wrestling veteran, Tony Diaz.
What's going on?
Along with the $50 man, nephew of the $1 million man, Ted DiBiase, Clay Cummings.
What's going on?
And we got the Dean of Mean and the Genius's grandfather, Elio Canella. Speechless.
Speechless.
And of course, we have the cousin of Slick. We got the nephew of Ric Flair. We got the cousin of the model, Rick Martel. We got the second cousin, twice removed, of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the third wheel, Rick Sereno, the third. Hey, people. And Chris Peterson is not here.
No, he got released.
Again.
Again, yeah.
He has become like the Chelsea Green of the Wrestling POV podcast.
I wouldn't give him that much credit.
That's true. That is true. But we do have a lot to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen. We had Backlash this past week, and we have such nonsense, some great stuff, some confusing stuff. Tony, I'm going to pass it off to you because you got some clips.
Yes, I do. The first clip is from Busted Open Radio. It's they're talking about Cody versus Gunther.
The whole building was booing Gunther. Now, listen, when it comes to Cody, we know that that's not 100% a guarantee. Fans were cheering for Randy. Fans were chanting one more time. You weren't getting any of that at the end of that segment on Friday night.
Good guy, bad guy.
Exactly.
End of story. The bad guy did something to the good guy that we didn't like. So we showed our displeasure by saying, boo! Pro Wrestling 101. And it has never, ever, ever failed us. This is the heel for Cody. This is the... Give me a second before I spit this one out. If done right, Gunther can impose his will on Cody more effectively than The Rock did.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
Damn,
guys.
bully.
Good podcast, bad podcast. I'll let you guys decipher which one's the good one, which one's the bad one. But there is the one that we are on that just calls out the bullshit. This is nowhere near The Rock's heat with Cody.
No.
I will say this. He's right. The formula of good guy, bad guy never fails when done right. And Gunther is the ultimate bad guy.
Yeah.
But again, he's on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a Paul Heyman guy.
Nope.
And it just seems like the favor that he was supposed to deliver didn't really deliver.
Nope.
And now he's going to get a championship opportunity on SmackDown. I'm just confused, perplexed, even.
I don't see how you couldn't be confused.
Yeah, it's just I don't like it. I'm not gonna say I hate it, but again, it just seems kind of forced. And again, it goes back to our argument of what is Gunther without the title or a title opportunity? And we have seen in the last couple of years that it just seems like he is nothing without a title or a reign or some kind of streak or some kind of competition for a title.
Yeah.
NXT UK champion, Intercontinental champion, World Heavyweight champion. What has he done without that title? And it just seems like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What was the feud? Remember when he was working with Pete Dunne and the other two? What's his name?
Was it Tyler Bate?
Ludwig Kaiser and all of them. What was the
yeah.
group?
Imperium.
Didn't they? Who were they feuding with at one point? Was it like New Day or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like everything is just forgettable unless he's a champion, NXT champion as well. It's just I don't know. Who is Gunther without? Is he Walter? Who is he? I don't know who he is without the championship. And this is just proving our point that he's nobody without a championship.
Yeah.
What do you think, Clay?
No, I feel the same way, man. Honestly, no matter what Gunther does at this point, he won't have the Rock's heat. I'm sorry, it just won't. It's just too far gone. I think at this point, I think when he, if they capitalized on when he pinned John Cena at Saturday night's main event, I think he could have had some heat, like bigger heat, like the Rock did, because everybody was pissed off at the fact.
Yeah,
but I think now it's too long for any of that to happen.
Yeah,
and the thing is with Gunther, we don't really know, and like you just said, we don't really know what he is without a world championship or something, an accolade of Gunther, because we see him always as the one going after the baby face, or we see the one that's, this dominant force that they've had for years in WWE. And so I think Gunther's just too far gone.
And look, like he even retired AJ Styles, and that was overshadowed by the fact that he went back into the Rumble that same night and got eliminated by Roman.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's just like, so you're not even giving him time to be like, oh my God, I'm this big conqueror or whatever. And then you don't even give him Brock. You don't give him Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania, but Rey Mysterio ends up fighting in a ladder match. So I don't think it's fair to Gunther either. I'm not saying Gunther is a bad guy or he's not a good wrestler. He's an incredible wrestler, an incredible talent. I've loved several of his matches. When he was wrestling in NXT UK, I would not miss his matches. That's how good they were. He was excellent. They're not doing his character any justice.
No.
By having all this time off in between and then bringing him back and then acting like he didn't do what he did. And what happens against Cody? You're telling me he could beat John Cena and AJ Styles and end their careers, but he can't beat Cody? He needs Braun Breaker to help him beat Seth? It's just not making sense.
No.
And how does he get the favor from Paul Heyman when Braun Breaker was the one that helped him win the match?
Yeah.
I think they're counting on fans to forget this so-called favor that Gunther is getting from Paul Heyman. I think that's what they're booking for, because where would the favor lie? That's the thing. Is like there's no sense in Gunther working with Heyman.
It was just beating Seth. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You beat Seth, so here's your title opportunity. But the other thing is, why is it always Paul Heyman? And everybody seems to hate Paul Heyman. How does he have so much pull in WWE? If everybody hates him,
It's true. I have no idea.
Know. But it is what it is. I'm not too thrilled. And again, I hate saying that because I think Gunther and Cody could put on a good show. But again, story-wise, it's just not there. It makes no sense.
It just doesn't make sense.
Or, you know what? It makes a little sense. It's just weak. It's just easy. Yep. It's easy to be like, oh, well, he did this favor. Now he can jump over to this show. Even though he's not a part of this show, he can jump over and just guarantee himself a title shot. Kind of like Jacob Fatu going over to Raw. You're like, bro, you have all this momentum going for you to go for the SmackDown title because of your history with Drew and Cody. Oh, I'm going to go against Roman.
Hell, they could have just made a trade, Gunther for Jacob Fatu.
Yeah. Easy.
And that
but you know what? They don't have enough people on their roster to even do trades or even do a brand split or whatever. You know, at this point, you might as well just combine everybody, you know, try and make good storylines if they can, because lately they haven't, and go from there, you know?
Well, let me tell you this. How did they make it work in the Ruthless Aggression era? And I'm going to throw this at you, Clay, because during that time, I was in my late teens. I was all about girls and party and all that stuff. And that was your meat and potatoes. That was your time to shine.
Yep.
How was Raw back then? Because I feel like every time I look back, SmackDown had everybody. And it was amazing.
Well, both rosters were stacked with talent. Yeah. That's the thing. They had different stories going on. They had, you know, and it wasn't just one or two stories that they were focusing on. They had 5 to 6 going, and they had good, you know, workers, and they had good talent with them.
They could afford to not show a storyline for 1 week because they wanted to catch up with the others, you know. And and then it made you want to watch it even more because you were like, oh shit, oh this and this happened. Oh, we got to wait till next week. Okay, cool, but we got other stuff to watch.
Yeah.
It's not like that now.
Yeah, no. I don't think they could do what they did back in, you know, the mid 2000s.
Just seems like it'll be too much for them.
Yep. And because of this, I want to throw a poll out there. Which was better? And I want us to all really think about this. Which was better? Ruthless Aggression era or the Attitude era? And I really want us to think, because those SmackDowns ended with some great heat and great shows and just an amazing amount of talent that was being portrayed out there. So I really want us to think about this, because I used to be one of those guys that like, yo, Ruthless Aggression era is overrated, overhyped. It might not be when you really watch it and think about it. So I want to throw that out there and see what the fans think, what the listeners think, and make sure you guys check it out and comment and vote.
Absolutely.
And then we'll talk about it more next week.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, this next clip I got is about from Busted Open. They talk about the whole Danhausen versus The Miz and Kit. Wait till you hear this.
With Danhausen, they got me. It's not my cup of tea. It's not what I love about pro wrestling. But damn it if they didn't have me laughing on Saturday.
When I look at that match, you know, everybody's got to play their part and play their part well. Danhausen and the Minis, the heels, the announce team. Each part did its job well enough that when we got to the end of the segment, including the house lights going out and then coming out, and Danhausen and all the mini houses not knowing where to go, thus they're caught with their, you know, with the lights on. Of all of those aspects of the match, without the Miz and Kit Wilson doing their job as well as they did it, it's a stinker. Yep. Nobody knows their role better than Mike the Miz Mizanin. And Mike the Miz Mizanin's role is anything they need it to be on any given night. And I don't know if there's one person in that company who can do anything and everything as good as the Miz.
Now, I know this is probably Rick's favorite character of all time, Danhausen.
Oof. Oof. Well, I will say,
what do you think?
Before I rip into Danhausen, I'm going to say Mike the Miz Mizanin needs to just get his nose out of Triple H's ass. Needs to get his lips off of Triple H's ass. It's over, Mike. It's over, Miz. It's over, Mizanin. Just give up. You're done. Like, it's over, bro. You had a great run. Listen, you're considered one of the greatest Intercontinental champions of all time. I give you all the credit. You were at WrestleMania. You defeated John Cena. It was overshadowed by The Rock and you getting a concussion. But at the end of the day, you did it, bro. You're one of the greatest of all time. That's it. You're done. Because, Mike, could you imagine John Cena going out there and, he understands the job. Bro, John Cena will be like, bro, I won 17 championships. Imagine Roman Reigns. No, we want you to acknowledge Danhausen. And he's like, I want you to acknowledge these nuts. Like, are you kidding me? There is no way the Miz is the Kevin Hart of wrestling. He just doesn't say no. He says yes. That's why we have the Marine 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, bro, just say no. Mm-hmm. You're rich. You got a beautiful wife. You got 2 kids. That's it. Just give it up, bro. Just say no. Now, when it comes to Danhausen, I've been asking for weeks now. I am completely over it. It is done. It is Danhausen. It sucks. It's not funny. I'm not, oh my God. Once again, I don't know why I even get excited. Oh, who is Danhausen's tag team partner going to be? I even said Jelly Roll. You guys threw out, I was like, who? Minihausen? We're doing the mini thing again? Yes, we El Torito. We're doing that again. Like this was a surprise. I am over this shit. There's nothing funny about it. I'm not.
You know.
Nothing.
I have to agree with Rick because the first time I said that, like, I like Danhausen, like what everything he's doing, but week after week it's the same thing. And like I think they just brought him in here for the comedy.
Yeah.
But it's not even funny.
I know he's everywhere. Like we didn't see him this much in AEW.
No.
It is like Kramer would say, so played. It is so played out. Clay, listen, I gotta hear it from Clay.
Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna go with the Miz first because I have a lot to say about Mr. Mike Mizanin. Like you said, this is a well-respected wrestler. Former 8-time Intercontinental Champion, 2-time WWE Champion, 2-time United States Champion, Money in the Bank winner. If that isn't a final nail in the coffin in the Miz's career, I don't know what is.
Yep.
With Kit Wilson, yes, he's starting out and he's got this like goofiness to him. I can see him playing that role. That's fine.
Yep.
But if I was the Miz, I wouldn't want to be part of this.
No.
I wouldn't. Why would you go through all this in your career just to do a goofy character-wise and get beat up by little people and a Danhausen character? Like, I don't get it with that.
Is he afraid to say no?
That's what I'm assuming.
I think he is.
He still wants the spotlight, even if it makes it embarrassing, you know.
Yeah. But I think the thing is with him is he just likes to work. So he still wants, like what Clay said, he still wants that spotlight. So he'll do anything, that they asked him to.
To stay relevant.
Right, exactly.
Stay somewhat relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that means having a match on a pay-per-view, I mean, that's money. I get it, money talks, but where's your self,
pride and all that stuff,
Yeah. Now, with Danhausen, I'm just gonna say I was disappointed with the Minihausen appearance.
Yep.
I was expecting something big, as per WWE, that's how they throw it out there, and it ends up being shit. So I should have known ahead of time that wasn't going to happen. But I got to give the guy some credit with Danhausen. All right. And we've complained about this forever. We've complained that WWE doesn't have many characters no more, doesn't have really that, oh, well, you got to see this guy because he's a character instead of just a wrestler. Danhausen is a character, and like it or not, people love this dude.
Yep.
And that's the thing is like, he is a comedic character, and let's be real, he does not look like a professional wrestler. I don't think he's ever going to win a title. I don't think he's ever going to be one of the top guys they have. He is a perfect example of a funny character who's going to make them money with merch and everything else. So he's in a right spot. That's the thing.
Yep.
And he's getting over.
Yeah.
ESPN has him all over.
Yeah.
People, and that's the thing. It's like they're crediting this guy. So I got to give where credit's due. Did I like the match? Absolutely not. I thought it was stupid.
Yep.
I was more embarrassed.
Yep.
But it's working. So run with it.
Yeah.
But
I agree with that.
But that's what Triple H has been doing over the last couple of years. Is something sparks and he runs it into the ground in weeks. Like, and it's like, it's not me saying it. I'm not the only person in the world. Look at Elio, how he's changed, right? Other people, this is going out on social media, out there are saying, hey, you know what? I'm kind of over this. It's not funny anymore. Look at what Dave LaGreca said. It's not my cup of tea. I kind of like it. I get it. I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not working. It's for me. It's not working. I get it. Well, again, it comes down to money. Money talks. If you're making the money, that's it.
And that's what they're doing with it. They're just making a lot of money with it. But this whole thing with The Miz and Kit, I hope it ended at Backlash.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's my thing. They can't keep going on with it, on SmackDown or whatever. Okay, now it's time for something new. And what can you do to still keep interest of Danhausen? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we'll talk more about that match later on, but it's just they need to do something else to keep people, because if they keep running with it with the same guys, I'm gonna get bored.
Yep.
I'm gonna get bored real quick.
Are you okay with him jumping from show to show, or should he just stay on one show?
I think to keep him somewhat relevant, or to have him get something to do, they got to jump him on both shows.
Yeah,
he's got to go both.
So then,
just
all
on
right.
one.
So then, if you juggling him from show to show, should he stay out of storylines, like main storylines, like with the Miz and Kit Wilson? He should just jump to everybody. It should be just like backstage segments, maybe coming into the ring every now and then, having an actual match.
Yeah.
Instead of like having a feud. He shouldn't be feuding with anybody because it gets old. That shit gets old. How many times have we seen him with the Miz already and Kit Wilson?
Yeah.
So it's just like you said, it's kind of getting old. And Tony, as somebody that's been in the ring 20 plus years, what is your advice to the Miz?
To just call it quits. But I know that his role is probably to enhance some of the talent, help them out. So that's why he does a lot of the things that he does. But the way WWE is right now, with the budget cuts, they barely have enough people. Who else is going to do it other than the Miz?
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, if they had like a roster from the Ruthless Aggression era, like we just talked about, or even the Attitude era, then I would have said for the Miz, bro, just retire. You're done.
Yep.
There's nothing for you, dude, because everything else is happening.
Yeah.
But being that they already have a roster, probably I can count on my hands on each show that we see every week. Miz has still got a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we've seen this with people like Goldust, where it just seemed like you're elongating this, where you just keep going, and then he reinvented himself in AEW, and you got a little bit of a run there, And then you saw with Mr. Perfect and where he was just putting over talent, and you're just like, damn, man, like this was Mr. Perfect, like one of the greatest Intercontinental champions, and now he's just putting RVD over and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's kind of like, damn, this is the Miz. Like, he's one of the greatest heels of all time. He's one of the greatest Intercontinental champions of all time. And it's just like, it's kind of like, damn, bro. Yeah. But again, it's just like he just doesn't know how to say no or stand up for himself, it seems.
Yeah.
Like he's afraid. Like, you know what? All right, Miz, go kick rocks. We don't need you.
And whatever money he's making, he's probably making half that now.
Yeah.
With them going to these wrestlers and asking for a pay cut.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Yeah. But anyway. So the next clip I got is from Busted Open again, and they're talking about Jacob Fatu.
With the Samoan family, there's so many stories to be told, and how brothers and sisters and cousins and everybody intermeshes and relationships. And when it comes to the Samoan family and the WWE, the amount of backstory is to me as important as the story we're getting in the here and now. Listening to him on Cheap Heat with Peter Rosenberg. Listening to Jacob tell the story about when his dad was a bad kid. So what did they do to Jacob's dad? They sent him to Afa and Sika. And Big Sam gets out of the car to say hello to Uncle Sika. Hey, Uncle, how are you? And Uncle Sika just saying, get in the car. Like, the lesson started that moment. When you hear all these stories and it comes together, and now you get the here and now of Jacob Fatu, it is impossible not to be completely, totally, emotionally invested in Jacob and Roman.
What do you think?
I don't want no more. I don't want no more. Like, no, like, every family has that. Has those people where, all right, I'm going to ship you off to your grandmother's or your uncle's house or your cousin's house. They're going to whip you into shape. Like, everybody's grown up with that. They really, really treat the Samoans like they're so unique and they're so different. It's just, there's a lot of them. Yeah. It's a family. It's legit a family business. But like, we got to stop glorifying them as if they're the only ones that put into this business.
No doubt about that.
There is so many different cultures and so many ethnicities and all these different things that go into the wrestling business, and we're just like, oh, Samoan this, Samoan that. Oh, well, we got this story because this cousin versus this cousin hasn't happened yet, and his uncle and his father, they didn't like each other, so now we're gonna have that story. And then, oh, twice removed, we got this girl, she's gonna come in, and she's, you know, Dakota Kai is Samoan, and no one ever mentions that.
No.
Yeah.
Because she's not related to the family. So it's like, only if you're part of the family are you allowed to say the family name, and, oh, well, you're twice removed, but you're still part of the family. It's just, it's redundant. It's over. It's kind of like the Miz. Stop saying yes. Like, at some point you got to say no. No, we don't want this one here. No, we don't want, like, or just put them through different things, and they don't have to have the family name. They don't have to have the same gimmick. It's tiresome. I'm over it. Yo, the other day, we opened up SmackDown. We had 7 Samoans and Tongans in the ring when we released 23 other people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we released 2 of the Tongans.
Yeah.
Not even Samoan.
Yeah, so it's just like, what are we doing here, man? It's so tiresome. And I don't even know, because it just feel like there was a gap. Also, again, correct me if I'm wrong. I know Umaga was this big thing. I don't remember them, like, mentioning his family.
No. And Umaga was a hit for a year and a half. And then
around 2006, 2007.
Yep. Yep.
And he was the Samoan. Did they say Samoan bulldozer?
Samoan
bulldozer. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So they did do that at least, but I don't remember them talking about family again. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember them saying, "Oh, well, he's related to Rousey from 3 Minute Warning."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Right. I don't remember calling Super Rousey Super Samoan Rousey. It just seems like there's just a lot of things going on, you know?
They call him shit.
There you go.
Superhero in training. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I just forgot about that.
Yes, that's what they call him Samoan. They call him shit. It's just tiresome, man. It's just too much. I'm over it. Over it. And then the thing is, like, you don't even put up Nia Jax. You don't even put up Tamina. You just forget about the women and you just keep, all right, we're going to get Zilla and we're going to get Aoife and Fufo. And like, bro, that's it, bro.
You don't even say anything about Naomi either. She's married to the Usos.
Yeah.
No.
Well, one of them. Anyway, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It's just, that's it. Can we get somebody new?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
that's unfortunately, that's what WWE's banking on is the Samoan dynasty.
Yeah.
All week, like they just said, we got so many stories to tell. It's a big book of blah, blah, blah. And Jake and Fatu have 7 kids, and Roman's got 5. And, you know, the twins have 1 or 2 each. And it's like, damn, like, it's not going to stop. And I think that's why they look at it as unique as it is because their family is so huge.
Yeah.
That they can it's not normal for a family to be that big and all of them wrestle. I think that's the reason why they're like that. But you think of so many other families in wrestling that have, you know, 3rd generation talent, 4th generation talent, but they're not like the Samoan dynasty.
Well, that's the other thing. It's just like you had, like back in the day, you had the Wild Samoans, 2 of them.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden we had the uncles and the Rikishis and the Yokozunas, right? And then all of a sudden they had kids, and then you got the Usos and Solo and Jacob Fatu and all these other guys. Now all of a sudden everybody is having kids, and now they all have 7 kids, 5 kids, 3 kids each. So now in 20 years we're gonna have all of them, and it's just like, wait a second, when the fuck did this happen? When did this influx happen?
Yeah.
It's just
like
that's the other thing. A lot of them were getting released. And again, God bless you. Have kids, do your thing. But nepotism is a real thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because everybody glorifies Zilla Fatu. And if Zilla Fatu was as good as everybody says he is, don't you think he would have been in WWE by now?
Yeah.
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 Like, come on, man. Like, at some point, we got to be like, you know what? Probably not that good.
I think he'll get there eventually, though.
Yeah,
of course.
He will.
There was a video I saw on TikTok. He had a match against Karrion Kross, and Karrion Kross put him over after the match.
Yes. But then again, I also saw him on Subway Media. So what does that tell you?
I saw that too.
When people cosplaying as wrestlers, it's like, dude, you put yourself on that level?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Right.
But, yeah. All right, this next clip I got is from Vince Russo, and he's talking about Aliester Black.
Well, you know, Coach, and I will tell you this: I heard something today, and you didn't mention this from your source, so I'm going to mention it from my source. And again, this is just information that we're getting. Okay. Mm-hmm. I was told, bro, that the Aliester Black release was because Aliester Black popped off to somebody in management about changing the WrestleMania plans and going to your buddy there at the last minute.
My buddy.
What's his name?
My buddy.
The McAfee.
Because he's supposed to be on the phone.
That was supposed to be Black Spot. And when they switched it over, he wasn't happy about it. And from what I understand, he popped off to the wrong person.
That would make a lot of sense.
What do you think?
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I truly don't. As much as I love Pat McAfee, Aliester Black busted his ass throughout the year, having the match with Damian Priest. Having everything. He is a professional wrestler. They worked with him, told stories with him, with Randy, and then you just pulled the plug.
Yeah.
That would piss me off too. So I don't blame Alister for showing if he how he acted or overreacted, that sort of thing. That's his passion. That's his job. I feel like somebody who hasn't been in the business as long as Black has, and for him to be mad, he has every right to be pissed.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how true that is though, because when was Aliester Black released? Wasn't it before the Rumble?
No.
Oh no, Aliester
No.
Black. Oh, Aliester Black. I'm an
Aliester
idiot.
Black.
I'm an idiot. I'm thinking Karrion Kross this whole time.
Oh.
Holy shit. Holy shit. No, Aliester Black. Yes, it should have been Aliester Black on the phone, and he should have gone crazy. Oh, absolutely. Holy shit, that was a kerfuffle in my brain. More like a
they almost have
furfunkle.
the same character, so it makes sense.
Yeah, so absolutely. He said Aliester Black. I just completely thought Karrion Kross. But no, yes, Aliester Black should have been the voice on the phone and absolutely should have been pissed off that it was fucking Pat McAfee. And even though Aliester Black and Randy were having something heating up. So that makes 100% sense. And that's just so dumb on WWE's part for doing that. But again, TKO is running shit into the ground and nobody's doing anything to stop it because at the end of the day, they're still making money.
It's true.
Yeah. It is.
Idiots running that shit, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So this last clip I got from Vince Russo again. And this time he's talking about Ronda Rousey.
Did you just read Ronda Rousey's comments about her time in the WWE?
I did not.
She basically said, creative-wise, Coach, when she was there, everything was by the seat of the pants. Everything. They literally would find out what they were doing minutes before they went out. When they tried to become a part of the process, it would become a huge problem. But she said it was horrible that there was like no preparation.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was there at that point.
Oh, you were there when Ronda was there?
Yes, I was there when Ronda was there.
There
Yes.
you go. Okay.
Yeah. So a couple of things. So Vince, when she came in, she got her own dressing room. She didn't really interact with the girls. You've seen what Becky Lynch on many occasions has said about her. She doesn't like Ronda at all because the one thing about Ronda is she will say anything, and it's why she's so entertaining, but it's why she's always been so difficult to work with at times.
Yeah.
And WWE, and remember she had that great her first match, I think, was WrestleMania. It was that tag match. It was against Triple H and Stephanie.
Yeah.
But she was amazing. She had, but she had 2.5 months to train just for that one match. So everybody's like, oh my God, she's going to be amazing. And then what happened was she didn't want to work every single week. She didn't want to work with matches. And then she started saying, if this was real life, I'd kick all of their asses.
Yeah.
Well, it's a professional wrestling, Vince. It's not,
Yeah, I mean, Coach, you know better than me. I mean, preparation for a UFC fight is a lot different than going on the road every week. I think that's what really, really got to her with those house shows, going on the road. I don't think she saw that coming.
What do you think?
She's the one person I've ever seen, the only person I've ever seen that got into professional wrestling and didn't have respect for it afterwards.
Correct.
The only person ever to be involved in professional wrestling and be like, it's not that hard. But you couldn't handle the week-to-week stuff. You didn't want to do the traveling. You didn't want to do the wrestling every week. So is it that you couldn't handle it or you just didn't like it or respect it? I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
She's absolutely wrong in every way she went about it. Professional wrestling is sometimes at the seat of your pants. I agree with that. It should be at the seat of your pants because you got to see, all right, what's the right move here? Are we doing the right thing? You know what? Let's scratch that. Let's do this. And a lot of the times, and Tony, you can advocate for this. In the ring, you're calling a match. You know what? Something happens, you got to make a quick switch.
Yep.
And you're at the seat of your pants. All right, this guy just broke his nose. Oh, this guy just hurt his ankle. He can't go. We got to wrap this up or we got to change the finish. Like, that's just the business. And I don't think she knew what she was getting herself into. I think she just saw an easy payday and then realized, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. She probably thought that, wrestling is, as they say, fake. And she thought, hey, I'm not going to get hurt doing this stuff. Was she wrong? Yep.
100%.
I think the worst thing they did was give her any kind of moniker of Roddy Piper, who would have fucking slapped her in the face.
Yeah,
He would have been like, no, bitch. Like, why? Like, you don't respect the business, and then you want to take my moniker and all that shit, and my jacket and my colors? Like, no. What the fuck?
He would have been like, give me my jacket back.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's right, because didn't he give her his jacket, right? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and even that recent appearance that she had in AEW, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. I'm like, get that shit off. You don't fucking deserve anything accolade in professional wrestling.
Which we only saw once, anyways.
Yep.
Thank God.
But all right, but that's all the clips I got. Rick, what do you got?
Speaking of shit talkers about the wrestling business, Braun Strowman's been talking a lot of shit lately, and he was talking about Obafemi this past week, where he was like just saying about how Obafemi was struggling to pick up Otis, and he's like, Otis ain't that hard. And I asked the people on our TikTok page at wrestling.pov.pod, I said, should Braun Strowman stop talking? 66% of the people said yes, 34% said no. At Diamante said yes, he should, because right now Oba is wrestling, is taking over, and it's the next big thing. While Braun is on a cooking show critiquing Oba because he's not in his position. And he's absolutely right. And most importantly, let's go back to 2018 when Braun Strowman miraculously lifted a truck, but he struggled to lift Michael Cole. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Where he struggled on the same episode of Monday Night Raw. He lifted a truck, but he struggled to lift Michael Cole. Yo, shut the fuck up. If anybody needs to shut the fuck up, it is Braun Strowman. Because that is ridiculous. First of all, whoever set up that story with Obafemi and Otis, whoever set up that little scrimmage, that little match right there, was stupid.
Yeah.
Because why are you not having him have a running start? Why didn't Otis help jump up? Otis can jump.
Yeah.
He can jump up. He could have helped him out. But you put him on a turnbuckle where he has no leverage. Everything is loose and wobbly. Of course he's going to struggle. He's a big fucking guy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like dead weight. Did Otis sandbag him a little? I'm going to say yes. I think he did. But Braun Strowman, you couldn't get over when you were the only big guy left. You couldn't get over. No. It's ridiculous, man. No, I don't agree with him saying anything. And I hate that. It's kind of like when Matt Morgan retired. He was just miserable. He just had a lot of shit to say about a lot of people. And it's you weren't even that guy either.
Yeah.
No.
Kind of like Kevin Nash, too. I mean, Kevin Nash is starting to grow on me a little bit. But then he just goes back and forth. Where you're like, one day you're like, okay, I get reaching that. It's like, bro, just stay away from the internet sometimes. Not everybody needs to be on the internet.
No.
Braun Strowman. Speaking of screwing around, I did ask the people, should the Montreal Screwjob be in the WWE Hall of Fame Immortal Moments wing? Now, I'm gonna read a couple of comments and then I'm gonna ask you guys. So, at Johnny Jones 787 says, and what said is this? Wait, what? And what said is this was scripted on y'all? No. And what said is this was scripted? And y'all believe wholehearted it was a real thing because Brett said so many years ago. Wake up, laughing my ass off.
You're making my ass laugh because of the whole reading of that shit.
Yes, and then I'm one spoon of chocolate.
All right.
Responded and said, this guy clearly hasn't seen his documentary where all of this was documented. It was real as a $2 bill. People should cut off their thumbs. Truly. Kind of agree.
Hey.
Kind of agree because I 1,000% believe the Montreal Screwjob was a real thing. I think a lot of people agree with that. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you, Clay, first. Should the Montreal Screwjob be put in the WWE Hall of Fame Immortal Moments wing?
Just for its impact on the wrestling business itself, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Elio.
I think I'm going to say yes because it helped usher in the Attitude Era because the Attitude Era started 1 month after that.
Yeah. Tony.
Yeah, I say yeah.
So you guys understand what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If you put that in the Hall of Fame, in the Immortal Moments wing, you are making Bret Hart a 4-time WWE Hall of Famer.
Yep.
That is insane.
Triple H puts himself in there multiple times.
That's true.
I would say by the end of his life, Triple H will probably be in there 10 times.
Jesus Christ.
Bet on it.
Yeah.
Look back in this episode here in like 20 years.
Yep.
It will happen.
Insane. And so people agreed with us. I agree. Absolutely should be in the Hall of Fame. 77% of the people said yes. And 23% of the people said no, it should not be in the Hall of Fame.
Speaking and I got mine here.
Oh, what you got?
68% said yes.
There you go.
And 32 went with no.
Yeah.
Insane. Then we had, who had the better career? Kofi Kingston or Booker T? Now, I'm going to read a couple comments and we'll get back into this. At Q's Mind says, even though Book is a 5-time champion, Kofi won the main championship at WrestleMania and had a moment that will be talked about forever. 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At Niche Upload says, Booker by a bit. Great tag run in WCW. Could have been the top guy towards the end of WCW. Kind of was for a second. Then you can add an incredibly entertaining WWE run and an incredibly entertaining TNA run. And now he's even doing commentary. Kofi did a whole lot of fun stuff, but because so much of it was in New Day, I got to give it to Booker due to his variety of accomplishments.
I don't know about that.
I kind of see it. Clay, where are you at with Kofi and Booker? Who had the better career overall?
Overall, I think Kofi Kingston.
Okay.
Why? I really do. Well, think about it. When he was first in WWE, he did the whole Jamaican character thing. He was over at a mid-carder as a United States Intercontinental Champion, tag team champion with Punk or Evan Bourne, and he
Cody.
Cody.
Yep.
No, wait, no. R-Truth.
I could have sworn he tagged with Cody at some point. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll look back into it at some point. But the thing is, and he was over then. Then he gets with New Day, and let's face it, New Day is one of the most accomplished tag teams in wrestling history. Yep. They brought back the 3-man team, and it worked. It was over. He had cereal after him, for crying out loud. That was the thing. And New Day was a huge. Then he had Kofi Mania.
Yep.
Did his thing there, and he still was somewhat relevant with New Day as well. I think Kofi, as himself, had a better career than Booker T. And let's face it, yes, Booker was over in WCW. He was good. He had Harlem Heat. Yep. He was King Booker in WWE. But the thing was, when I think about it, the most relevant, besides King Booker, that I remember in WWE was when he had that supermarket brawl with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was going to say that.
That's really all I remember with Booker T, besides his King Booker gimmick.
Yeah.
And his commentary, I don't like it. I don't even remember him in TNA that much.
Yep.
So I got to give the edge to Kofi Kingston.
All right. Edge, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Kofi
that doesn't even make sense. As you see how this is what I'm talking about with Clay. Clay he just goes with anything. What did Edge have to do with New Day and Kofi?
Nothing at all, but I'm just going with it, man.
I love Clay. All right, Elio.
Yeah, Kofi never teamed with Cody Rhodes.
He never?
It was always against all the legacy teammates.
Got you. So basically, you're telling me that I'm wrong, Elio. That's what you interrupted my joke for, was to tell me that I was wrong.
Yes, that's exactly what I did.
I appreciate that, and I hope you get 5 4-minute songs tonight. Tony, on to you.
The slight edge goes to Kofi. You know, he was really his memorable moment was the Kofi Mania.
Yeah.
It was like the biggest thing, and that was when the internet was speaking because they wanted, to give Kofi a chance and stuff like that. So I don't think I have ever saw that with Booker T. He's had a good run. He's had a great career.
Yeah.
But I would give the same thing, slight edge to Kofi.
All right, Elio.
Yeah, I got Kofi. I mean, the one feud that sent out Randy Orton 2009. I remember on that Monday Night Raw, he was standing on Kofi's car, on Randy's car, and he had dumped that can of paint on it.
Yep. Well, I'm utterly shocked. Utterly shocked. I can't believe that you all are picking Kofi over Booker T. And the thing is, I want to disagree. I want to so badly, just for people to be like, okay, so they don't agree on everything. But I got to agree with you. It has to be Kofi. Honestly, I think the New Day is better than Harlem Heat ever was. I think Kofi's run as champion was better than what Booker had, even though they were both short-lived. I think Kofi losing to Brock is less of a shocker than Booker losing to Triple H. I think Booker definitely got screwed over a lot more than Kofi. I think given the opportunities that Kofi was given, he did great with it. So, same thing with Booker. I think Booker did great with every opportunity he was given, and he ran away with it, and he was funny, and he did great. Kofi is a better wrestler, in my opinion. I think he could do more. He has a lot more memories, and like the Royal Rumble, all the stuff he did at the Royal Rumble, I thought that was fun and great. Got kind of played at the end, but so did the Spinneroonie. It's just like there were just some things that got played out.
Spinneroonie's still played out, man.
It is. It is. And I think what Booker T is doing is the same thing that The Miz is doing, where he doesn't say no and he just does everything everybody tells him to do, and it's kind of detrimental to his career. So with that being said, I got to go with Kofi. I think Kofi does have the better career. However, guys, the people voted, and 37% of the people agree with us. 63% disagree and say Booker had the better career.
Oh, wow.
That surprises me.
Wow.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our last thing is the big one. And I don't know if you guys seen this list, but do you agree with Sports Illustrated top 20 WWE superstars of all time?
Oh,
now,
boy.
Are you ready for this list?
Yeah.
Now, just to preface this, because a lot of people got upset. Because this is Sports Illustrated's top 20 WWE superstars of all time. So now, just keep that in mind.
Hence the WWE.
Yes.
Yeah.
At number 20, Becky Lynch. I'm already screaming. I'm already screaming.
They probably
Becky
give her
Lynch.
props because she said Sports Illustrated every week.
Yeah.
Mind you guys, Becky Lynch is the only female on this list.
Oh, wow.
That's what the fuck.
And she is at 20.
Wow.
Number 19, Mick Foley. Number 18, Chris Jericho. Number 17, CM Punk. Number 16, Andre the Giant.
Wow.
Over Punk.
Whoa, wait a second.
If you're talking wrestlers,
we're talking about WWE superstars of all time. That's just the whole package.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Andre's definitely over Punk, and I think Andre's over a lot of these other guys that I'm about to mention. At number 15, Randy Orton.
Okay.
At number 14, Edge.
Mm.
At number 13, Roddy Piper.
Oh.
Mm.
At number 12, Kurt Angle.
Wow.
At number 11, Randy Macho Man Savage.
Okay.
Mm.
At number 10, Bruno Sammartino.
I disagree.
At number 9,
WWE.
At number 9, Bret the Hitman Hart. At number 8, Shawn Michaels.
Wow.
Remember, wait a second, but remember this. Remember what I just said for 8 and 9. Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. You ready for this?
Uh-huh.
At number 7, Triple H.
Of course. Yeah. I'm surprised he's not number 1 or 2.
At number 6, Undertaker. At number 5, Roman Reigns.
Wow.
At number 4, John Cena. At number 3, The Rock. At number 2, Hulk Hogan. And at number 1, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hey.
I want you guys to think about this list.
It's a jacked up list.
It is.
And we're going to get through this. We got a lot of comments. We'll read through a lot of them, but we're going to go back and forth. At Diamante says, Roman should be a lot lower, but to each their own, I guess.
I agree.
I'm going to be honest with you. Roman should not be in the top 10.
No.
At Derek Acosta 323, LOL, no Ric Flair. This list is invalid.
Ric Flair wasn't really with WWE though.
Yep.
Yeah.
At Duke Fly Swatter says, no Mr. Perfect. I don't know if Mr. Perfect.
I don't know if I
don't think top 20.
Not even top 20. Yeah.
No, he was in WWF in like '96. He went back.
Yeah, but I would listen. Mr. Perfect is a legend.
Oh,
yeah.
Of course.
I would say if I had to choose, I would prefer him in the top 20 than somebody like Roman Reigns. And I know what Roman Reigns has done.
Or Becky Lynch.
Or Becky Lynch for sure.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. At James says, I would move Cena to number 15 and remove Reigns and replace him with Dusty Rhodes.
Oh.
Yeah, but was Dusty really with WWE?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
But still, I would do that same thing though.
Yeah. I get it.
At Paige being Paige, Reigns is better than Austin. Let's be real.
No.
Right?
No,
Absolutely not.
No.
At RVic89, Roman Reigns is too high. Totally agree with that.
Yep.
At Rafa Rules, Santino Marella number 1.
Cobra.
At Mr. Sosa says HBK not in the top 3. This list is super invalid. He has an argument. He has an argument there.
For HBK?
I wouldn't put him at 3.
No,
but that's a discussion. I would listen to that discussion. That's something I would listen to. I would want to hear what you have to say on that one. At Martel69 says Randy Orton 15th. Nope. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I think Randy should be appreciative of that list, of being on that list. Yeah. At Thunderback, no, Brett should be way higher. It's an argument. It's an argument. Mm-hmm. At Ty Webb Chevy says Flair not top 3. How is he not on this list? It's just ridiculous.
He wasn't in WWE.
Yep. I mean, he was also champ. He also had a good run. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I think he was more NWA, WCW.
For sure.
Yeah.
At Wayne says, at Wayne 42 says, replace number 17 with the Ultimate Warrior.
No.
I'm not mad at that. He's talking about replacing CM Punk with the Ultimate Warrior. I'm sorry.
I'm not mad.
I'm sorry. Ultimate Warrior definitely deserves to be in the top 20.
Yeah.
Arguably, did I say that right? Arguably?
No, you said it wrong.
You know what I mean. It's top 10. That word. At Don Cope says Ric Flair is top 5 for sure. I think he's the GOAT. Roman Reigns is way too high. Becky Lynch on this list and no China invalidates this list totally. Agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
At Nunch Apazi says, wow, so they don't know anything about pro wrestling apparently.
Yeah.
At Reaper0341 Actual says, I'm glad to see people are finally putting real talent like Steve Austin above Hogan. During his time, Hogan was the face and he carried a company, but the industry has developed and grown to a point that he can no longer even be considered top 10 in my book. Kind of right.
Kind of.
I know, but let's be real. As much as I don't like Hulk Hogan, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, we wouldn't have wrestling like we do today.
Absolutely.
You got to be real on that.
Yep. But how do you feel about? Let's have that conversation. How do you feel about Austin above Hogan?
I love it.
I think it's right. I think that's the right call.
Right.
I think that's the right call. Yeah.
Yeah.
At Roberto Nogueras says no Seth Rollins. That's crazy.
No.
Yeah, but you have his wife.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy. At Schwartz84 says Triple H before Shawn Michaels and like the shocked emoji. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's horrible.
At Davey4455 says Becky Lynch wouldn't make top 2,000.
Oof.
What?
Damn.
I mean,
wow.
I mean,
I don't agree. I agree with Becky not being in top 20, but 2,000. It's like, ugh, damn.
Right?
I mean, listen, I can name a lot of women before I can name Becky Lynch.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you that.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
At Mark says Jeff Hardy. I don't care what anybody says. In 2000s, my God, he was so good to watch. A fan fave, and look when they made it. He won his first title. It was so big.
Jeff Hardy is nowhere near top 20.
No,
bro,
No.
nowhere near.
No.
At Ryan says Roman Reigns and Becky Lynch should be nowhere near this list. Roman should be near it.
Near it.
Near it. Yeah. Not in it, near it.
At NG22235 says, what makes Becky Lynch the greatest female of all time? Her matches aren't even that good, and her promos aren't even top 5 in the company since her broken nose era. Right?
Couldn't agree.
At James, no Kane is mental.
Kane. I'm sorry, I love Kane, but he's
so do I.
Not top
but
20 either.
Yeah, he's not top 20.
And then at porcelain_prof 55 says, and remove Becky Lynch, and the woman that goes there, only one deserving is China, and I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
If any woman belongs on this list, it's China first. The first woman is definitely China.
Yeah.
So now, guys, this list is horrendous. I think we can all agree that this is an absolutely horrendous list. But can we try to make our own top 10, like right here, right now?
Yeah.
I think what we need to do is just look at the eras, right? Stone Cold Steve Austin definitely at number 1. I wholeheartedly agree with that, right? Yep. But then you got to throw Hulk Hogan in there because he ran it in the old school era. Like that was him. He has to be there.
I would put him at number 2.
At number 2, yeah.
I say he's at number 5.
Ooh.
To be honest.
I would agree with Tony there.
Okay. So then if we look at the people that ran the eras, it was Stone Cold and The Rock. Hogan and Andre.
Yep.
I would say what's his name? Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels ran their New Generation era.
Yeah.
So that's 6 people right there.
Yeah.
So then you got to go into the other eras.
Bruno Sammartino.
Bruno Sammartino. John Cena belongs in the top 10.
Yeah.
So that's 8. Now you got 2 more spots. You're going to tell me that Roddy Piper doesn't belong there?
I don't think he is.
Without Hogan, you don't get that, though. Without Roddy Piper, you don't get Hogan.
Well, are you sure?
WrestleMania 1 is what put that shit on the map. And without Piper, you don't get Hogan.
I still think we get Hogan without Piper, though. I really do.
Then you have Randy Savage. You have Ultimate Warrior, who I think deserves...
Ricky Steamboat.
No, I would never put Ricky Steamboat in top 10.
No, I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't put him in top 10, but I'd say he's closer to 20.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Definitely one of the top in the Intercontinental category for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
So, Undertaker belongs there.
Yeah, I think he does.
He does.
What he did for the business. So, we got one more spot. Who we got? Triple H?
No.
No.
Did you put Bruno Sammartino in there?
Yep.
Yeah, Bruno's already in.
All right.
So the only 2 that we removed from the original list right now is Roman Reigns and Triple H. So we got to put one more person in there.
Put Randy Orton.
Ooh.
I really over Roman and Triple H. I would.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put him on that list.
No.
Okay.
That's kind of hard, guys.
That is hard.
Who would you put in that last spot? We got Stone Cold, we got Hogan, The Rock, John Cena, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Bruno Sammartino, damn, Andre the Giant. That's 9.
No,
Eddie
we don't have
Guerrero.
on. Oh wait, we do have Andre in there, don't we? Never
Yep.
mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Eddie Guerrero.
Not even.
I love Eddie, but he's not top 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love Eddie, but no.
I don't know, man. I don't see. I want to argue for Savage. I feel like
I almost
Savage
thought that,
carried
too.
a lot of those earlier manias, man.
Yeah.
He was the Intercontinental Champion for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think his impact on the business, like you got a lot of the smaller guys that got up in the business, like the Bret Harts, like the Shawn Michaels, because of people like Macho Man Randy Savage.
CM
You got
Punk.
the CM Punks, yeah, you know. So I'm gonna advocate for Macho Man to be top 10 of all time.
I wouldn't be upset by that.
Yeah. I got Savage there.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So that's our top 10, and I feel like that's a great job. I think we did really well with that. And if we was to add a woman, we all agree China is the
Yes.
number 1 spot,
Yes,
right?
China.
Yep.
And then there's like 15 or 16 other women I would put over Becky Lynch.
Oh yeah.
I think more than that.
That is insanity.
Yeah.
And
Well, you know what? With that list that we just put out there, let's
Yep.
put it back out there to the fans and see what they think about that list.
okay.
Sounds good to
Absolutely.
me.
I'll put that together. So we asked people, do you agree with Sports Illustrated's top 20 WWE list? 88% said no.
Damn.
There you go.
And it was a lot. And I read just a few of the comments. We had so many comments on that. I want to thank everybody for reaching out, commenting, and voting. Keep doing that. We appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
With that being said, I do have one more. It was the Sunday Night Heat. It was It was.
Would you rather?
Would you rather? See, it's all over the place. Would you rather bring back the King of the Ring or Cyber Sunday? Now, at Diamante says Cyber Sunday, Taboo Tuesday, Sunday Night Heat, Judgment Day, Armageddon, and my favorite, Velocity.
Velocity. Wow.
Velocity was the show.
And then he says, and no NXT insert old pay-per-view name here either, because that shit don't count. That he's absolutely right about that.
He is right with that.
But that's not what we were asking.
No.
At Jay says we need less pay-per-views. WWE should only have 4 a year, but if it was to bring one back, it should be a WCW pay-per-view, Halloween Havoc. Again, I don't hate that, but that's not what we were asking.
No.
Halloween Havoc definitely needs to be back, and it needs to be like a staple. Like
Yeah,
that,
NXT's shit.
No. And just
No.
like Survivor Series is like Thanksgiving, that's Halloween. It's literally in the name.
Yep.
Just make it happen. 56% of the people said King of the Ring. 44% of the people said Cyber Sunday. I think, and I'm not talking about King of the Ring like a tournament show like every week. I'm talking about the actual pay-per-view, King of the Ring. The whole tournament is in that one show.
Yes.
That's what it should bring back. But I think Cyber Sunday should be back. I enjoyed that. I think it fucked around with a lot of storylines because they thought the fans were going to vote one way. And again, WWE, that's when you can fuck with things. Like, oh, yeah, the fans did vote and they voted this way. Like, we wouldn't know the difference. So it's just whatever. But I think I enjoy Cyber Sunday. What do you think, Clay?
No, I'm going opposite, man. I gotta go King of the Ring. I think back in the day when you had the pay-per-view tournament, the whole show, like you said, was King of the Ring.
Yeah.
I think that would be a lot more fun than today's WWE. And Cyber Sunday, let's be real. They would fuck with it. WWE would fuck around with Cyber Sunday just like they did the NBA draft lottery. Let's be real.
Oh,
yeah. The fans would vote in opposite fucking direction, and then they would say, "Oh wait, no, they voted this way," and then you would have people blowing up the internet. No, we didn't. There's no way. That's not what we did. Blah, blah, blah. It would be a complete mess if Cyber Sunday was in 2026.
Listen, let me tell you something.
So I'm going King of the Ring.
Clay is not sounding like an upset Indiana Pacer fan, okay?
They fucked us. You went to the 5th fucking pick, and the good.
You know what's crazy?
I almost broke my fucking TV Sunday afternoon, guys.
You know what's crazy is that my coworker, a good friend of mine, he is a Wizards fan, the only Wizards fan I've ever met, and he is like, "We're gonna fuck this up. Don't worry." So, Elio, what would you bring back?
A King of the Ring. I mean, I grew up with that pay-per-view. I loved the King of the Ring, though. One-night tournament. And I mean, I was at my friend's house for 93. And as soon as Hogan, as soon as Yokozuna dropped the bonsai on Hogan for the 3 count, we all jumped up and cheered.
There you go. Tony.
Yeah, it's definitely King of the Ring for me. I love the whole tournament done in one day. Or one night, and
Austin 316.
Austin 316 was born.
Yep.
Nope.
So 56% of the people said King of the Ring, 44% said Cyber Sunday, and 100% of Rick's Round the Third is fucking exhausted from all this talking. So can we please get a fucking quick pause for the cause?
That's right. Time to take a quick pause for the cause, but when we come back, we got Backlash and This Week in Wrestling.
Hey guys, this is Hardcore Country Mickey James, and you are listening to Wrestling POV Podcast.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. Listen to the Wrestling POV Podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Hi, I'm WWE superstar Charlotte Flair, also known as the Queen, and listen to Wrestling POV Podcast, and always do it with Flair. Woo!
What's up, wrestling fans? It is yours truly, Ruby Soho, and you're listening to Wrestling POV Podcast with the man, Tony Diaz.
What's going on, y'all? This is JC Mateo, and you're listening to the Wrestling POV Podcast with Tony Diaz, Rick Serrano, Clay, and Elio, New Mexico's #1 wrestling podcast.
Yeah, we're back to Fan Wrestling POV every Friday on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, and Amazon Music. Now, Tony, it's time to get into Backlash This Week in Wrestling.
All right, Clay, goes right to you with Backlash.
All right, we're talking about Backlash. Yes. First match we had on this card, we had Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. Honestly, this was a good way to start out the show. They had a decent wrestling match throughout. I think too much involvement with Heyman again was with this story. I think Braun and Seth could have, been fine on their own and shown Heyman here and there, but I think in the background is just too much of what he was focusing on and what he was doing. I don't know why WWE now is like that with Heyman, but the match itself was really good. You had Seth with so many curb stomps and pedigrees with breakers, Frankensteiners, and it worked well. Everybody and made for a good match. Bunch of near falls happening with this. Then Seth went for a middle rope stomp. Braun catches him in midair for a spear, and then spears Seth again for the win, and Braun got the win. I'm not mad about that because it kind of builds a story with, Seth wanting to get his revenge on the Vision. Braun getting a victory here is not a bad choice at all, just because this story can keep going. So I feel like this was a good start to Backlash with this match.
Especially because I picked Braun to win, But I will say this, and I don't want to sound like an AEW fanboy or anything, but Seth taking 2 spots from Will Ospreay and not being able to do it kind of makes it look bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the Frankensteiner spot for sure was ripped off of Will Ospreay, where Will Ospreay gets Frankensteiner and lands on his feet, but Seth couldn't land on his feet because his feet hit the top rope as he was coming over the Frankensteiner. And it was like he wanted that aura. He wanted to land on his feet and walk away and get that camera angle that Will Ospreay had. And, I mean, you can't say then you didn't take that spot from him. And again, we know in wrestling, people borrow stuff and people do the same thing throughout. We've seen a whole chain wrestling segment happen in WWE that was that AEW stole, verbatim. But my thing is this: it's like Will Ospreay, he's unique.
Yes.
He's one of one, and if you're gonna do something of his, you better do it right. Otherwise, you're gonna get people like me who've seen Will Ospreay do this and be like, "Hey, you know what? Seth probably shouldn't be doing that spot." So I didn't like that for this match because there was two moments where Seth could have been standing tall and looking good, and he was able to do it. Also, I'm just sick of the spear so much.
There's too much of it.
Everybody's doing the spear. It's like a DDT now. It's like the clothesline. It's like the super kick. It's over. Like, stop making this anybody's finisher.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't agree more.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Then it goes on to the rest of the show. Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn for the United States Championship. This, to me, I feel like the story of it was not there. Sammy getting booed like crazy for whatever reason. I don't understand why Lil Yachty is involved in this at all.
Well,
I don't know why, even after Mania, that he's still with Trick Williams.
He said he's here to stay.
Why?
Because he can't release an album because it's not that good.
Yeah. But the thing is like this whole thing with the gingerbread man, dumber than it can be dumb. It just, I don't know. I wasn't into this match at all. I didn't care. It was that bad. Like the thought of, Sammy being the heel, getting one over Trick, didn't work. Then now Trick's this baby face that it's not believable to me that he's a baby face.
And that's also 2 for 2 now where outside interference in the matches.
Yes.
Which WWE's doing a lot now.
Yeah, I noticed too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can't have a clean match anymore. It's just always somebody interfering or doing something fugazi.
Yeah. So Lil Yachty costs Sammy. Trick does the trick shot, gets the win, retains the United States Championship. And then Lil Yachty throws out $1 bills into the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, whatever.
Couldn't throw 20s.
No, that's the thing. If you want to really be balling, you could have done that. But no, you had to throw dollar bills.
Gonna be like Clay's uncle, $100 bills.
That's right. Yeah, man. Next match we had Miz and Kit Wilson versus Danhausen and Minihausen. Okay. This was not good. This was middle of the card.
Hot
all-around joke.
Yep.
It just, I don't know. And like we said at the beginning of the show, if I were The Miz, I'd be disgusted being in this match. I don't care how much money The Miz got paid for this. I don't care if it was a match on a pay-per-view. This shouldn't be happening to a guy like The Miz. It shouldn't.
You will offer $25,000 to have Minihausen bite your kneecaps.
Me? Yes. Miz has already established himself. He's a millionaire, multi-millionaire, and he's doing this stuff. That's where I'm coming from. Miz has already made his legacy. If I had that kind of legacy, I wouldn't want to ruin it with Danhausen. I'm sorry. But if it was just me, hell yeah, bite me. I don't give a shit.
$75,000. You and Minihausen in a pool full of honey.
Let's go. Let's
Clay,
go. Money
you
talks,
and Minihausen, $150,000. You and Minihausen. There's 3 Minihausens. You and Minihausens. And you got wax. And they're waxing your legs. And your back.
Ow. At least the first one wasn't painful. That sounds like painful. Sounds like the 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, there you go. Listen, sign me up. Clay. There's nothing I wouldn't do.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. Just this whole match was goof. And then you throw Kit Wilson throws Minihausen into the clone machine. And out comes the rest of these little guys. It just, I don't know. It was just too much. Yeah, it was like one of those, again, where you can't go to somebody and be like, hey, this is what I'm watching today, and this pops up on your screen. You can't defend that.
It's too much goofiness.
Too much. Goofiness. Yeah. Put that in the WPOV dictionary.
Oh, it's there. It's there.
It's there.
But now Danhausen and Minihausen gets the win, as they should. And like Tony said, this better be done.
Yeah.
This better be done.
Yeah.
But that's all I got to say. Anybody else?
No.
No.
All right. Next match, Io Sky versus Asuka. Okay, now, I was really looking forward to this. I thought they could tear the house down. I thought this was going to be a great match of the night candidate. But to me, it wasn't.
Yeah,
I didn't really enjoy this match. I just feel like Asuka was out of it.
Yeah.
I think from start to finish, she was not 100% Asuka to me. I think the match was okay. I don't think it was a bad match, but it was just one of those where I felt like they were going through the motions with this. I don't know if like the whole, and we heard the crowd, we want Kyrie the whole time.
Yeah.
I think just that alone,
took away from it. Yep.
It took it all away. I think just for that. And I don't think either Io or Asuka were 100% there. I mean, Io got the win. It was an okay match at that.
I will say this. This definitely was match of the night. And that's not saying much, but it definitely was match of the night. I wanted so badly to put this in the vault as match of the year candidate, but it just, like you said, it just wasn't there. There was just something was missing. And again, listen, Asuka missing the poison mist, that was pretty cool. You know? But I think the crowd also affected it.
Yep.
Kyrie should have been there. There should have been either a triple threat match at Mania, or it should have been Kyrie screwing over Asuka. It should have been one of the two. And then at the end, you have this thing like Asuka's retiring, but then she shows up on Monday Night Raw. Yeah. And then it's just, you have a lot of speculation. You got people saying, well, she's going to Japan. She got some family issues. And it's just like, I'm not buying it. I don't think this is a good look for WWE. And it just seems like maybe they released her. This is what I'm starting to believe.
She could be one of the ones that didn't want the pay cut.
Yep.
True.
And that's what I'm starting to believe. And they're just trying to protect her as well. So I don't know, man. I'm with you, Clay. I feel kind of indifferent about this match.
Well, and like you said, I don't disagree with the fact that this was match of the night, because compared to the rest of the show, it just, to me, it was just one of those where there's something missing. There's something not there that's like
something
excitement.
Off.
Yeah. So that's my thoughts on it. Next we had John Cena announcing, and WWE can't get, or TKO for that matter, can't get rid of John Cena because now we have a John Cena Classic.
This is
with titles.
Why?
The dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. And what are we calling this title or whatever they're gonna have?
The John Cena Championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic. I don't know who the fuck knows.
It's gonna definitely have a spinner. We know that
for sure.
Stop.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of comparisons to the Continental Classic for AEW. A lot of people were saying, "Well, you're just doing the same thing they did." I'm not gonna go that far, but the stupidity of this tournament is it's a new championship, main roster versus NXT stars. There are no stars in NXT.
No.
You took them all.
Right.
Exactly.
Fans are in charge of voting for the champion. What in the Cyber Sunday are you doing?
That is the biggest.
We got Cyber Sunday back.
No, that is the biggest bullshit I've ever heard in my life.
Losers of matches can still become champion through fan voting.
Yeah.
What?
So you lost the match, and you got voted that you won the tournament. What the hell are you talking about? That's not a championship. That is, what do they call it for kids these days? It's a participation trophy.
Trophy, yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Participation trophy. Like, what are you doing?
No, The biggest crack of bullshit.
You can't get rid of John Cena if you even tried. Like, this is ridiculous. And like, that's another guy. Say no, John.
Stay retired, John.
He can't.
No,
and
I
that's
know
the
he
thing.
can't.
He's the worst because he doesn't say no. He says, when I look at the classic championship, I think, what is classic? What does it mean? You know, it's like you come together and you create a classic. And I think that's what they're telling me with this time of retirement. When you retire, you don't run out of time. Time keeps going. So what I'm saying is, why not take that time and create a tournament of classic time? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, John Cena, shut the fuck up. You don't make sense. You ramble on. You say stupid things. These guys on this show don't even know how to cut me off. Well, imagine John Cena. He just keeps going and going. Shut the fuck up, John Cena. Somebody get this guy. Put a tournament in which if you lose, you still win. Where is fucking Willy Wonka when you need him? Sir, you lose. You can't win the tournament. Nothing. You get nothing.
Good day, sir.
Get out of here.
But that's exactly what it is, fellas. This is exactly what it is. And if you're telling me that WWE, of all people, are going to listen to what fans want, that is the biggest bullshit.
Don't listen to me.
Nah. But it's just, and we even knew going into this whole announcement thing, it's like, oh God, what we got going on now? At least that's what I was thinking. So,
Yep.
Whatever.
Who the fuck on NXT is going to win this shit?
Tony D'Angelo.
Tony D'Angelo, right?
Man. But now we have the main event. Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu for the World Heavyweight Championship. This was okay. I'm not going to say it was great. The thing is, you had the dominance of Jacob Fatu, where Roman got little offense in the whole thing, and then Roman ends up getting the win with beating Jacob Fatu.
And then getting decimated at the end.
Yes, and then after the match, Jacob's mad and then does the whole choke thing from Haku and goes after Roman. They're trying to rip him off, and then Jacob stands tall over Roman with the world title. What are we? I don't know. I think they missed the ball with Jacob Fatu.
Yes.
Because now it's not as believable as when he first came in, when he was with Solo. Yep. And he was this scary force.
I would have been happy with a disqualification with this match.
Yes.
Yes.
Just to keep Fatu strong.
Yes.
Yes.
You're absolutely right, Tony. That's absolutely the perfect thing. He should have just held the grip on for the whole time and just got disqualified.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, Roman didn't tap. Roman didn't give up.
Yeah.
Roman was in the ropes or whatever, and you just held it on. You wouldn't let go. I think that's absolutely right. I think that's one of the best things I've heard about this, because I honestly was like, how does Jacob still look strong? And that's the perfect way, is to have him get DQ'd.
Instead, you have him get pinned.
Have him get pinned and then go crazy afterwards. Yeah. I don't agree with that at all.
Like, he could have been disqualified and still did all that shit.
Yes. And he could have still had somewhat of a babyface effect still.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, he's a fucking heel.
Yep.
There's no turning him back now. He's a heel.
Nope.
Full-fledged. And this is just, no, did not like the way this ended at all.
I'm not a big fan of it either. And I think there's big things still for Jacob Fatu. I really do. I feel like he's an amazing talent. But I think creatively, they're already fucking him up.
Also, maybe don't lick the title anymore.
Yeah.
CM Punk had his balls all over that. Now, there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
But his balls were all over that belt.
That wasn't the first belt either. He had Logan Paul with the United States
Logan Paul's balls on that too. And he licked that.
And
or maybe stop fucking wearing the belt over your balls.
That'd be preferable, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, It's just, yeah.
Good.
There's anything wrong with that. You like to smell the balls on your tongue. That's what you do.
You go for it. You do you.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. But that was Backlash.
All right, so let's get right into this week. Oh, wait, let's give it a rating.
C.
I'm with you. C. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's where I'm at, too, is a C.
I asked our people on TikTok, 54% said they did enjoy Backlash, 46% said no, they did not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, that's fine.
I mean, listen, the wrestling was longer than WrestleMania Night 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So they gave us more wrestling.
Yeah.
But you gave us too much danhausen.
Was that the longest match?
That was one of the longest matches.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
But you know what? And I was watching the show. Do you understand that I was thinking that this was one of those shows like back in the day where it was like you had Raw's pay-per-views, SmackDown's pay-per-views. This felt like that instead of a whole card of Raw and SmackDown superstars.
Yep.
This just felt like, oh, well, this is a certain show's pay-per-view.
Yep.
It wasn't, but that's to me what it felt like.
Yeah.
Well, all right, so let's get right into this week in wrestling. What do you want to talk about?
I would just say this about NXT. We got this guy Mason Rook getting called up. Everybody's all over him. We'll see what he can do. He's a big man that can do a lot of flips. To me, he looks like Rhea Ripley. If Rhea Ripley was a man, and
I think he's a male version of Piper Niven. If you want me to be honest,
there you go. That's another look at it. But we'll see what he can do. He can flip and do a lot of crazy shit. So, good luck to you.
Yeah.
But AEW Dynamite, AEW Continental Championship Eliminator match. Now, again, I'm gonna need you guys to explain how this elimination tournament works. How does this work?
It makes no sense.
Elio.
So the Continental Classic, it's like the G1 Climax. So you have down the left column, you have all the wrestlers. Across the top, you have the same names.
Okay.
Each wrestler faces every opponent, every other name on the list. So like John Moxley will have faced Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, Darby Allin, and then I get 3 points if you win. 0-1 if I think it's 3-2 if you win, and 0 if you lose.
All right, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you, Elio. I drifted. That and it's not because you were too long. It's just like the fact that you got to throw numbers at me and wins and losses and this doesn't count, but this does count. You lost me. It's just too much. I will tell you this: John Moxley defeated Juice Robinson. It was an okay match. But yeah, I guess he got 3 points because he won. So
there you go.
There we go. So whoever has the most points,
they have the gold. They have the gold and the blue. It's like New Japan has block A, block B.
Got you. So okay. Double Jeopardy match. Orange Cassidy defeated Dax Harwood. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I don't know why that match happened, but okay. AEW International Championship match. Okada defeated Brian Keith, and I gotta ask you, who?
The bounty hunter, don't you remember?
Yeah, from the learning tree.
The bad apple.
Listen, I need you guys to remember. When I wasn't on the show, I wasn't watching this shit. I kept seeing the learning tree. I never wanted to learn about this tree. I don't know who's the learning. I know Jericho.
Hi, Rick. Hi, Rick.
See, I would never do that. I would never.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Look at Pee Wee Herman ass. Hikaru Shida and Chris Statler defeated Mina Shirakawa and Harley Cameron. Now, let me tell you something. What was this whole thing with Harley Cameron?
I don't know.
Because there's a lot of people upset about this.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, as a journalistic person, I see nothing wrong with this.
What's wrong with it?
She wears bras in the ring. Like she said, she wears her bras. And she wears like less than that in the ring.
I mean, don't all women in wrestling wear
tops like
similar
that? Yes.
things to that? Yeah.
What's
the difference?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know, but
for journalistic purposes,
I think
no problem.
She was fine.
Yes.
But as I adjust my legs here, fine. AEW World Championship, get your minds out the gutter. I'm wearing sweatpants and it kind of tight right now. That didn't help me out at all. But anyway, Darby Allin defeated Kevin Knight in what I thought was a really good match, and it just started to get like kind of growing on Darby Allin a little bit, just a little bit,
bro.
I
was with you with the Harley Cameron thing, but now you just lost.
So now you just went.
Big time. Yeah, big time, bro. Oh shoot!
Lord!
But like, they gotta quit with him defending the world title every week, though.
I don't hate it though. I don't hate that.
I do.
I think the quality of matches, though, you can't keep that up. He's gonna kill himself.
No, not the way Darby wrestles. But the thing is, it's the world championship.
Yeah.
The nostalgia of it.
Yeah,
you're right.
You know, I don't know if you're just gonna throw random people to the world title picture and then never be for the world title again. Like, let's be real. Brody King. I like Brody King. Is he fit to be world champion? I don't know. Kevin Knight. He could be.
Yep.
Kevin Knight, same thing. When's the next time he's going to get after the world title?
Yep.
I don't know.
But let me ask you this. Would you rather him defend it weekly or someone like Jon Moxley who was not defending it at all? Wasn't even showing the title.
Okay. Well, if you're going to, I understand that part of it.
Yep.
I'd rather have it every week.
Yep.
Than not see it at all.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yep.
Yes. And like we've said, though, too, Darby wrestling like he is, he's if he does this every week, by December, he's going to be crippled.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
It's true.
If he keeps it up.
But let me ask you this, then.
Mm-hmm.
What if he can maintain this? What if he can't maintain that style? Does his respect from you grow?
No.
Tony, I knew it was a big no. So Clay, I was seeing if I could get him to switch a little bit. I mean, it has to.
It's too much jackass-wise of Darby, man. It's like the stuntman thing.
Yeah.
Like, let's see how far I can throw myself.
Yeah.
And see if I live. You know, that's how Darby is.
See, what I would like to see from Darby Allin is a technical match, because I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, well, you know what? Mick Foley has a plethora of technical matches. No, he didn't. A lot of his stuff was hardcore related.
Right.
But I've seen it. I've seen glimpses of him having the technical matches. I want to see more of that from Darby. If Darby can do that, I think he would get more respect from people if he shows that he can actually have a technical match.
Yeah.
Maybe not Tony, but maybe Clay.
If Darby Allin can go through a match without, you know, having somebody throw him into shit or going off the top of the rope and falling on the floor, stunts basically, I would have respect for him a little bit more. But I don't think he can do it without the high risk stunts.
Yeah,
I truly don't.
Only time will tell.
True that.
SmackDown, we had Tiffy time. Defeating Kiana James. So let me get this straight. And I saw somebody say this. So you're telling me Jade Cargill and Julia couldn't get any opponents for the U.S. title or for the heavyweight title, but all of a sudden, Tiffany Stratton can get opponents for the U.S. title, and Rhea Ripley can get opponents for the world heavyweight title, so they can fight weekly, but Julia and Jade couldn't fight weekly?
Right?
It makes no sense.
Kind of fucked up.
Makes no sense.
Charlotte Tonga defeated Damian Priest. What are we doing here?
Damien's. I feel so bad for Damian Priest.
Are you going to team up Tonga with Solo to go for the tag titles?
Yeah, you got rid of the rest of them besides Tonga, but
yep. Gunther versus Cody is going to happen in Italy. Okay.
Sure.
How far away is that? When is that happening?
It's not next week, but the 2 weeks. Yeah, May 31st.
2 weeks.
Jesus. Wow. All right. Ricky Saints defeats Matt Cardona. Listen, Matt. We have a thing where we take jobbers in. Just come join us. You could do what Barry Horowitz was doing. Like, all you got to do is type up our script for us, and we'll just read it off the teleprompter. You could do what Chris does and show up once every 6 months. It's just because what they're doing for you is nothing, man. You went back to being woo.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it was good to see Ricky Saints win. At least a fucking call-up fucking finally won.
Yeah. True.
Royce Keys defeats Tama Tonga again. So you have nobody on this show. So you got to throw Tama Tonga out there. And now you're trying to bring back this whole Nakamura thing. What?
Again.
Like, fucking pull the trigger. Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
What are we doing?
Yep.
Fatal Influence defeated Charlotte, Bliss, and Rhea Ripley. Is this too much too soon?
Very. Very. Because let's be real. Those are three of the best women that you have in your wrestling business today. Yep. You're telling me that these women in NXT come in and beat numerous world champions in the same team.
Mm-hmm.
Makes no sense.
Well, let me tell you this. I've been hearing and seeing on the interwebs that Miss Bliss is apparently taking over for Sasha Banks as the Four Horsewomen. They're trying to erase Sasha Banks.
What?
Really?
They're trying to erase Sasha Banks and put her as one of the Four Horsewomen. Now, if I'm Bayley, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte, I'm like, fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that Charlotte and Becky would be like, fuck off. I think Bayley would say fuck off.
Bayley would.
I feel like Becky and Charlotte would be like, oh, okay.
Well, for sure, Becky would.
How do you guys feel about that?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Because you can't erase history. I'm sorry. You just can't.
Yeah.
And for me, it's the Four Horsewomen is a nostalgia thing.
Yep.
You can't just delete one from history.
And that's why Bayley said what she said when Nikki Bella was trying to say that they were the Four Horsewomen.
Yeah.
Like, I've never heard anybody call you that. Like, fuck out of here.
Yep.
The Bellas, AJ Lee, and Paige, the Four Horsewomen? Absolutely not.
No, not even close.
So, no, Miss Bliss needs to, no.
No.
That's what you say no to. You say absolutely not. I am not a Four Horsewoman. Then we had a funeral for the Gingerbread Man, which turned out to be fucking Little Yachty.
Stop.
This is bad.
This is
and this was throughout the whole
show. Yep.
The whole
Whoever
show.
thought of this idea should get fired immediately. Seriously. It wasn't funny from the start. It wasn't cool. It just...
Listen, after losing a trick at Backlash, he needs to be done. Sammy needs to be done. Go away for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I said this on TikTok that this was stupid, and people commenting saying you have no humor.
That's not funny,
bro. We had
that funny,
and we got Danhausen on the show. Like, what are we doing? We already got humor.
Danhausen's funnier than that.
Yes,
that was just complete shit. You guess?
I guess.
You had a fucking funeral for a stuffed gingerbread man. What the fuck?
I seen a gay wedding that wasn't with two gay guys. So it's... oh man,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
no.
Chuck and Billy, man. Speaking of weird, Monday Night Raw, we had the Vision start with a promo. And then Austin Theory says a thing in a tweet that went viral. So he repeated on Raw, talking about Bianca paying the bills. Oh, that's why the Street Profits. Like, bro, you went viral on Twitter. Stick to it. Why you got to repeat it? Because you got nothing else to say?
Nope.
And then he mentions Joe Hendry. There's a pause, and then the Street Profits come out.
Yeah.
Like, that's Joe Henry's whole shtick, bro.
Yep.
Say his name, and he appears.
Yeah, well,
And
he's
also,
Elias now, so.
The Street Profits lost all their hype as the crowd went dead for when they said, "We won," and the crowd said, "The smoke." And then
there was no pop at all.
It was so bad. It got to the point where Montez says, "You heard them?" Like, no. Did you? And then all they talk about with the Street Profits is Bianca, and Montez is married to her, not Angelo Dawkins. So, like, you're not dissing him.
Dawkins is just in the background, like, I'm just here for the show.
Yeah.
This is something we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we had Joe Hendry singing Fire Logan Paul, and I feel like Corey Graves got yelled at. Because while they're singing Fire Logan Paul, he said, "Oh, we admire Logan Paul." And all of a sudden, he went to say it again, and he stopped. And he just, like, looked down. So somebody got in his earpiece, like, "Shut the fuck up. This is such good shit." Fucking, Corey Graves. I got a feel for the guy.
Oh, I know. He's trying, man.
He's trying. The Street Profits and Joe Hendry defeated the Vision because Seth Rollins interferes.
Of course.
Yeah. Penta calls out Ethan Page. The match is set for Saturday night's main event. Rusev and Javon interrupt. Javon's whoa.
Oh my God.
I am sick of him too, man.
That is annoying.
That was so annoying.
He has nothing to say. He has nothing to say. And he beat Rusev clean, guys.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Rusev, man.
That's bad. That's as bad as it gets. Then Asuka is officially leaving backstage?
I didn't like that.
You give her a backstage segment?
The thing is, if that was Asuka's last appearance, why make it a backstage segment when you could have easily done it in the ring?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But we get Paige and Brie Bella to do a promo in the ring.
What the fuck did they even say?
Nothing.
Exactly.
First of all, Paige has not said anything since coming back.
No.
She has not said anything at all that I'm like, oh, okay. But then Roxanne says some asinine shit because she was like, well, you guys are old. Yo, Raquel is 2 years older than Paige. Raquel, your tag team partner that you're walking to the ring with, you're calling them old, and your partner is older than one of the girls. And then, Brie, we're not a footnote for the Judgments Day. Why did you pluralize Judgments?
She is. She needed to stay home with the kids, man.
Bro, and then Liv comes out and attacks. And then Roxanne Perez does the worst punches I've ever seen in my life. I was like, what are you doing, you whirling dervish? Like, why? You're not even hitting her.
No.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Roman and Jimmy are backstage. He has to acknowledge me. Or what?
Exactly.
Or what? Io Sky defeated Sol Ruka, so Sol Ruka is 0 for 2 on the main roster. Michael Cole says Sol Ruka reminds me a lot of Lita.
That about made me puke.
What?
Yes. No. He said that right on Raw.
You're a stupid ass. Like, there's no way. And nobody believes that Sol Ruka is like Lita.
That's a terrible comparison.
Terrible. God awful.
No, there's no defending it.
Now, speaking of defending, Io avoids, in quotes, the Soul Snatcher and pins Sol Ruka. Now, do I think that spot was purposeful? Yes. Do I think they did it cleanly? I don't think so. What do you guys think? You think that was on purpose, or the timing was off, or what?
I think the timing was off.
Yeah, timing was definitely off.
Mm-hmm.
So, or like Io wasn't in the spot in time, or Sol Ruka went too fast.
I think it was more Sol went too fast. Because if you watch it, she's looking back and like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then falls, and then Io just rolls her up. I think it was Sol going too fast. Now
that Sol Ruka has botched that Soul Snatcher.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. And I said it. I said I think she's just a finisher. She's might be proving my point right here. I hope not, but let's see. Then the Usos were backstage awkwardly, like they were handed a script 30 seconds before they went out there. Like I don't know what they were supposed to be saying here, but they were like, "Oh, so you gonna talk to him?" Yeah, I think I'm gonna talk to him. Oh, yeah, you think he's gonna acknowledge him? I don't know if he's gonna acknowledge him. Okay. Let me just see you in like a minute. The Street Profits are backstage, and they're getting a title match at Saturday night's main event. Seth Rollins interrupts, and Montez says that Seth can't be trusted. But all I can notice is that Dawkins needs a bra. Or put on a shirt. He cannot be walking around with those flapjacks.
Damn.
Like,
oh, shit.
Bro, like they did at Seinfeld. They got the man's ear or the bro. They use Velcro for it. Like, or just put on a shirt. Because that shit looked like some pancakes. I was like, damn, I gotta go to IHOP.
Damn, Rick.
Oh, man. Femi Open Challenge is canceled. Like, because it's stupid. And then he goes backstage and he grabs the Garzas and he destroys them. And apparently they got released after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They blacked out their Twitter.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I think they dropped the ball with the Garzas.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
If you want to be honest, that part of it.
Listen to this, Clay.
Mm.
They had the Motor City Machine Guns. They had the New Day. They had the Usos. They had Los Garzas. They had all of these tag teams. They did not fight one time.
Nope.
That's crazy. That
How
truly
did
is.
you have these great you have Ray Phoenix and Penta and did not have a match with the Motor City Machine Guns or the Usos. You just fucking we don't care about our tag team division.
That's crazy.
Insanity.
Yep.
Dominic Mysterio defeats the OG Americano, which is Chad Gable, because the other Americanos got involved. Again, more distractions, more interference in matches. Finn Balor beat up JD McDonough before he went out there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're going to keep dragging this shit out.
Uh-huh.
He needs to lose the AAA title, but that's probably not going to happen until after the mask versus mask match. So, I don't know, man. Then we had Roman's promo. He's out there with Jimmy. Jacob Fatu is out there with Jay backstage, and he headbutts him, and I put that in quotes because he missed him by a mile. And they did 3 more times.
He did.
By the way, Maxie Dupree is in the car with the Vision.
What is
the fuck that is?
Okay, so I saw that on TikTok. They showed it. They had a video clip of Austin doing Mexican Dupree in the background.
Yeah. So whatever that is. Then Jacob takes out Jimmy Uso by throwing him into the barricades 2 feet apart from each other. And okay. Then Roman attacks him with a chair, beats him down, but then Jacob Fatu gets back up and powerbombs him through a table, puts the hold on him again, and standing tall again.
Same scenario of Backlash.
Mm-hmm.
Is on Raw.
So yeah. Also, where the fuck is Randy Orton?
That's the other thing.
Nothing happened to him.
No. Same thing with Punk.
Cody has been back every fucking week since getting punted in the face, but Randy's not on TV?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know.
Stupid. Yeah, guys. I don't know.
This
I
was
want
a hard week.
I want to get to the point where I'm just being positive and just enjoying this stuff again. And
you got to, but at the same time, how can you?
Exactly. I don't know.
I don't either. I don't. I just watched the main event of SmackDown before the pay-per-view as a fucking Ginger Man funeral. So what's that tell you?
Yeah.
They had a thing. I saw this on the internet too, where like 2024 main event before a pay-per-view. And it was a stare down of Roman and The Rock with Seth and Cody.
Yeah.
And then 2026, you have Lil Yachty in a gingerbread man outfit attacking Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
Backlash.
Oh, God. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Listen, Becky Lynch, top 20 of all time.
Let that fucking sink in. Oh, my goodness.
Right?
That has got to be, though, because she mentions Sports Illustrated every time she cuts a promo. They're like, yeah, she's mentioning us.
Well, you know what? I had a subscription to Sports Illustrated Kids, so I gotta be top 15.
Right? I did too. But Sports Illustrated took a lot of my fucking money throughout the years.
Yeah, swimsuit editions, right?
Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
No. I don't care who you are. And it's not for journalistic purposes, all right? Shit. I was single for a long time.
Tony, end the show. End the show before he ruins his life. End the show.
See, this is my point. You got to cut me off. I'm still trying to.
Kaylee, don't listen to this. Kaylee, don't listen to this part of the show. Kaylee's dead. Stop listening.
All right, that's it for the show. But make sure you tune in after the show because we got the 5-second shuffle championship, which I did win last week. And, and if you're new to that, basically what I do is I play a random song off my playlist. I hit the shuffle button, and I only play 5 seconds of it, and these guys got to guess who it is. And the first one of 10 wins. It's just how we ride off into the sunset until next week. But there's also the forbidden songs. If any of these forbidden songs pops up, they get a minus deduction from their score. These forbidden songs are Taz, Chris Benoit, Reba Giggle, Hook, Lash Legend, Julian Hall, and Liv Morgan. With that being said, I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man,
Clay Cummings,
and the Dean,
Elio Canella,
and the third wheel,
Rick Sorrento the third.
All right, love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right, I got champion's advantage. I can either go first or pass it off to Clay. I will have it on my screen.
Ooh.
So, Clay, this is all on you.
Damn, Clay.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Bret Hart.
Elio.
Bret Hart.
Rick.
Bret Hart.
I'm also going Bret Hart. It is Bret Hart.
All right.
Everybody gets a point on that. All right. Goes to Elio. Elio, here you go. Oh, never mind that.
Thank God you
That's right, because if I would have went first,
that would have been me.
Would have hit you, yeah.
So that's 1 of 5, Elio.
All right, it's on the
So
Rick.
first and last one.
Oh, damn.
Dang.
It's on the Rick. Rick, here you go.
Finn Balor?
It's on to me. I'm going to go Jurassic Express. Clay.
I'm going to go Jurassic Express.
Elio.
Jurassic Express.
It is Jurassic Express.
There you go.
Remember when Finn Balor was in Jurassic Express? That's why I got it confused.
Is that the reason?
That's the reason.
Oh, okay. It's on to me. Here I go. Oh.
Ooh.
Damn. All right, it's on to Clay.
Yep.
Clay, here you go.
All rise for the kings of the Black Throne.
Let's go with the kings of the Black Throne.
Elio.
House of Black.
Rick.
See, here's the thing. Here's the Kings of the Black Throne.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to go Kings of the Black Throne. It is Kings of the Black Throne.
I'm with you, Elio. You.
No, I agree because they have never been called the Kings of the Black Throne.
No.
But for that song, that's what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up, but it's true.
Yeah.
All of that, Elio, and then you're going to get hit with another forbidden song right now. It's crazy.
It's on to Elio. Here you go.
Where's Clay?
Rick.
He sounded too confident for that one. Brodus Clay.
Yeah, I'm going to go Brodus Clay. Clay.
It's obvious, Brodus Clay.
His cousin.
No, we're all wrong.
Damn.
Johnny Elite.
Damn.
Johnny Elite? Is that John Morrison?
John Morrison, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right, so nobody gets a point on that.
Damn it, Brodus.
Goes to Rick. Rick, here you go.
All hail the Queen. Queen Zelina.
Oh, that's like on the tip of my tongue. Fuck. Queen Zelina.
I'm also going Queen Zelina. Clay.
Queen Zelina.
Elio.
Queen Zelina.
It is Queen Zelina. It's on to me?
Yes.
Right? Yeah. All right, here I go. Wow. I'm going Kofi Kingston.
Oh, man.
Clay.
Kofi Kingston.
Elio.
Kofi Kingston.
Rick.
He's my Rastafarian man, Kofi Kingston.
It is Kofi Kingston.
Wow.
Aren't you supposed to be Jamaican?
Wow. Yo, that's a top level Triple H joke. That's the funniest thing he's ever fucking said.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
All right, goes to Clay. Clay, here you go.
Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do?
You can't make this shit up. D-Generation X.
Elio.
D-Generation X.
Rick.
D-Generation X.
I'm also going D-Generation X. It is D-Generation X.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, goes to Elio. Mm-hmm. Elio, here you go.
Eddie Guerrero.
Rick.
When I hear that, I think of machismo. I think of greasy ass hair. I want to say Razor Ramon so bad because that sounds like it could be like an acoustic version. I can hear the ba, ba, with that, but he said Eddie Guerrero with some like slickness, and he's not even looking up. When Clay Elio does that, looking straight down shit, like I don't know, Eddie Guerrero.
I'm also going to Eddie Guerrero. Clay.
Eddie Guerrero.
It is Eddie Guerrero.
I see, because I was thinking Razor Ramon too, dude.
I was too.
I'll be honest.
I was too.
That it has the same drum pattern. And it's missing the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, goes to Rick.
Oh Lord.
Rick, here you go.
1, 2, 3,
You fuckers. You did this to me last week. Oh, Lord. And they all know this. I know I don't. So, it's a tag team. I want to say it's a tag team. Oh, yeah. It's that tag team that I can't remember right now because I confused it with the other tag team. It's that tag team. Gosh, damn it. Darn it. I'm gonna go with what I said the last time. I'm gonna go with gosh darn it. This is like that time when I dragged it out and I got it right because Chris looked at me a certain way. But he's not here, Chris! I got the fucking faces in my head. I want to go with Ryder and Hawkins.
I'm gonna go Briggs and Jensen. Clay.
Briggs and Jensen.
Elio.
Briggs and Jensen.
It is Briggs and Jensen.
I knew it started with a J. I couldn't get it. Fucking couldn't.
Why'd you say Hawkins and Ryder then?
Because I just had to throw out a random name.
There you go. I know.
All right, the updated scorecard is I got 7, Clay's got 8, Rick's got 6, Elio's got 6.
Ooh.
It's on to me. Here I go. Motherfucker. Damn.
You know what sucks about that is Clay's about to get hit.
Wow. See?
It's on to Clay. Clay, here you go.
No.
Oh.
No. No.
Ouch.
That one hurt me. That one hurt as much as Sunday. Son of a bitch.
And you know what? It was funny. I was trying to find a way to make a joke before we started the game and say, "Oh, Tony, it's just the 3 of us playing, right?" Because Clay hasn't shown up in months.
Oh.
But the game just finds its way to do it for us.
All right, goes to Elio. Elio, here you go.
Big Foley.
Okay. Rick.
Oh, why you say it like that? Why you said it like that? Mick Foley.
I'm also going Mick Foley. Clay.
Mick Foley.
Let me double. Yeah, it is Mick Foley.
Because there is another Razor.
Yes.
Razor Ramon that does that.
Oh no, that was he's getting us with Mankind and Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Oh,
he wanted me to say Mankind, fucker.
That one too, yeah.
All right, it's on to who's it on?
Rick.
Rick. It's on to Rick. Rick, here you go.
Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
The Shield.
I'm also going the Shield. Clay.
The Shield.
Elio.
Shield.
It is the Shield.
All right.
Updated score.
Updated score is I got 8. Clay's got 9. Rick's got 8. Elio's got 8.
Ooh. You know what sucked?
Don't even.
I won't say it. I'll just think it. Go ahead, Tony.
Well, it's on to me anyway.
Yeah, go ahead, Tony.
Right. Well, I know. But if you get a forbidden song,
he
then it
said
comes
it.
to me.
Go ahead.
See?
Here
I
I
know
go.
how this game works.
Jesus. It's got to be somebody from the Ruthless Aggression or Attitude Era. So I'm going to go with, the Hurricane. Clay.
Damn it. Why'd you say the Hurricane? I have no clue. Let's go with. Let's go. Damn it. I don't fucking know. Let's go Billy Gunn.
Elio.
Doesn't sound like a wrestler's theme. I'm going to go with the Survivor Series 98 theme.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's right.
Oh.
All right, so that one's a pass then.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, dude.
Goes back to me.
Okay.
Here I go. My buddy.
Wait. Let me tell you something, Elio. All you had to do
Come on.
was say Survivor Series theme. And I would have jumped on it. And then we would have finagled them. We would have been like, hey, 2 out of the 4 got it. You got to give it to us. Or we would have just said, oh, you know what? Nobody got it. We all got it wrong. Let's move on to Clay.
No.
Come on, dude.
No.
Go ahead. Your buddy.
My buddy, Kurt Angle. Oh, Lord. Clay.
Kurt Angle.
Elio.
Kurt Angle.
Rick.
Kurt Angle.
It is Kurt Angle.
Yay!
Clay finally broke the streak of a 12-week loss.
Yes.
3 months.
Oh, that, fellas, it's like a weight just went off my chest.
Gets his second win.
Yay!
Yo, you know what's funny? That's the same amount of wins in the same amount of time that the Pacers had.
That's cute. We'll see if you make the finals this year.
Oh, Tony.
Oh, God. Thank you all for listening. Make sure you tune in next week. Same pod time. Same pod channel. We'll see ya.
Pizza. Tyrese Halliburton is not in the game. Tyrese Halliburton is in the game. Tyrese Halliburton is in the game. Pacers got the number 5 pick. Number 5 pick. Pacers suck. Pacers suck. Clay's getting on his tractor, guys. Help me.